What's going on YouTube? Jason here. Alright, so we have got the Berny T2576MS. This is a titanium quartz watch I bought from AliExpress for just above 100 Singapore dollars on the 11/11 sale. The watch came just before my trip to my short trip to Malaysia, and I'm still having just a very bad cough, so I might not make it through this review. Alright, but nevertheless, I've been wearing this watch for more than 2 weeks, and I think I can give you some good insight into the watch. Alright, just in terms of case dimensions, we are looking at a very small watch, 37.4 case diameter, 42 plus 42.3 lug to lug. Very thin 9 because it houses the VH31 quartz movement, and a lug width, a very flexible lug width of 20 The case is made of titanium, as well as the bracelet. Here you can choose to have the non-bracelet option, but I decided, at the price, it'll be interesting to know what the bracelet will be like for an affordable watch from AliExpress. And I have to say that when I first got the watch, I felt that the texture of the bracelet, as well as the casing, but more so the bracelet, because of the greater surface area, it was very powdery, very sandy. And I do own a titanium watch. I don't think they're supposed to be that powdery. Maybe it's because it's how the watch is finished. So I think that is my main gripe with the watch, the case. The texture of the case and how the things are engraved, as I will show you a wrist roll as well as the case back. Let me just describe more the dial architecture. We have got 369 12 with Arabic numerals on the dial, and then very nice thick stick indices at the other points, and sword hands or fan post hands, however you want to see it, that are partially lume, as well as a bright orange seconds hand. Alright, the dial can be best described as cream white, off-white, because it is lume. It is lume, somewhat like all the Timex Indiglo that you see Berny at the 12 o'clock, as well as quartz titanium at the 6 o'clock position. Alright, in terms of wear, as I mentioned in the beginning, it's a small watch. It's a small watch, and then what's inside? Alright, so let's look at the case back. The case back has got some of the information about the watch. As with my gripe, you find that the way it's engraved, laser engraved or etched, it comes across as very very poor to the extent that it looks like it's faded out. The bracelet has got the hollow end links, as well as a press clasp. That's not my main gripe. Alright, I understand how much I paid for it, but when you see how Berny is inscribed on it, oh my, it looks very poor. It looks very faded out. Alright, enough of that. The watch houses the VH31 movement that was pretty much popularized by escapement time. The movement is a quartz movement that takes 3 ticks per second, giving you the mechanical feel and vibe. Alright, and the watch is water resistant up to 50 meters. The crown is at the 4 o'clock position. So I've been wearing the watch for more than 2 weeks, and I know I bought this because it is first and foremost a titanium watch, and I know in terms of aesthetics, it borrows heavily from the Sinn 566i, if I'm not wrong, especially if you were to buy the black dial. But I think because this has got the lume dial, it was sufficiently different enough for me to consider buying and making this video. I've been wearing it for 2 to 3 weeks, and I really have no problems with the watch other than the initial feel. After a while, when you wear the watch after a while, I think your natural body oils and the way the watch is seasoned, it becomes less obvious. And the loom shot is pretty much amazing, alright? The loom shot, I'm not sure whether the second hand is loom, but you know, the glow in the dark effect is always an interesting thing to have, especially at the you know, just above 100 Singapore dollars mark. I think the only other watch that I know that has got this full loom effect for this price, maybe they are the Timex Indie Glow watches. I think that this is a really good starter watch at 20 with a 20mm lug width. You can buy many straps from AliExpress, and then just experiment, you know, just swap it out. And your cost is only 100 Singapore dollars, or that's about 80 US dollars. It is titanium, so together with the quartz movement means it feels very light on your wrist. There are concerns that because titanium being a softer metal than stainless steel, it will get scratches easier than stainless steel, but I've not had the problem so far with this watch. I'm not sure if this is because how the watch is finished, very matte finish, very powdery. Good starter watch may not last long in the collection because it's not very, it is a derivative design, something's different enough for me, but I think long run I will not keep it in the collection. I think just to add, this watch uses the exact same case movement design as the predecessor, which is supposed to be that famous Seiko 5U watch, right? So between the Seiko 5U watch and this Berny, I think, you know, if you already have Seikos, why not try a Berny, alright? They, out of every 10 models that they have that are, you know, pretty much homages, I think they make one or two good ones. I was looking at the Aquaterra homage, but I think, you know, it was too on the nose and too shiny. So when this Berny came along, I just had to try it because it had the, you know, had enough of differences as well as it's not so blingy. Alright, so that's all for me for this review. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.